You're a free spirit, he says. Don't let this world define you. Spread whatever wings that you want to. Create their shape and infuse your color. Choose a direction. Let the destination be your means. The journey there, your end. A spirit, he says. And this is our physical experience. So experience it openly, both mentally and lovingly, and allow your spirit to guide you through your life's perpetual beauty flawlessly. Mey Da says that time as a human conception is flawed, as it takes us away from our presence of self right here, right now. He says that time is only good for keeping dates, and when examined, those dates tell tales of Western progression. While the Bible is much younger than our spiritual connection. Mey Da says that as people stood praying to the skies, that their God didn't answer. And so here we stand and grow in a world without God. Well, let's say we're almost there. Where science is new religion, because answers are actually given. But where nothing is the best reason we can give to our place within this endless expanse of space. He laughs and says, my son, it was written long before the Bible that this life is rich without rival in its production of meaning. Life is a science, and it has been mapped and measured from the stars to the seconds by our hands, both as old and as young as time. Everything's been mapped and measured. Everything but love. Because love exists in life, they knock our logic sideways. But I fear not for my mind because, well, we breathe through love. And when I follow my breath through myself, it reveals a presence of self that feels at one with the universe. It's a presence of self that has been long since buried under the programming of my 5 mortal senses. My 5 programming senses that bind me to physical life and allow me to live. Yet to take this life personal and forget what it is, that I'm but a tiny expression of the universe experiencing myself. And my ego is the mind that identifies with itself, the self-proclaimed master programmer. Though to be bound by the physical is not but material, sure, if without substance then, is it even real? Mey Da says that the wonders of spirit are personal and gorgeous. It's a gift we give to ourselves through our own self-will. A science, he says, one that begins with our breath. It creates a presence of self beyond the reaches of thoughts. And that's an awareness that we find in the silences between thoughts. But I know what you're thinking. What am I on about, right? Well, hey, it's a presence of self that we need to discover for ourselves because it's where we touch bliss. It's a place where words can describe only the tip of the bird. Where finding meaning in our lives is but a byproduct that we'll receive through deciphering ourselves. So believe it or don't, but breathing in such a space opens an eye that can see through all of space and time into the lives that we have previously spent and the events that are yet to arise. They prove to us that we are a spirit of energy enjoying the physical ride. Mey Da says that the term religion arises from the term they bind. But when we're looking inside, we find that upon which adventure thrives. A spirit unbound by the constant construct of time. So where will you send your intentions when wondering where we've come from and whether or not we are worth a damn? Where send your prayers? Where await your answers? A free spirit is what my dad calls me. But then I say to him, Dad, what can I do with it? And he laughs. He says, son, it's your life and you can do with it whatever you please. So, alright. I'm part of a society engulfed in the pursuit of money, where technology reigns as our supreme being. I live on a planet where the health of the planet drips down our backs, causing shivers that the rich among us refuse to believe are even real. It's shocking, but it's very real. It's scary. But I say, let us hold back our fear, Father. I think we can save it for a time that we can postpone forever. Because my wings are spread far and they're shining stronger than ever. Green, white, and every other colour. My destination remains true and free, always. It soars through time, through generations of speech and rhyme, and public demand for artistic satisfaction. My journey is fairly evident, and my wings are spanning further and further, gaining a feather for every member of society. He's willing to do better. He's willing to look through themselves and remember that to awaken their Saviour, all they must do is begin with their breath.